Yep.
Alright, meeting is started.
Alright.
Cool.
Okay. So, I guess I'll go first. So I was able to get some modeling done, not as much as I would like, but I had to change my schedule for today because of a dentist appointment I needed to reschedule. But get these. Get these ones. Excuse me. I have most of the shoe done. I just need the straps and the buckles and fill and pieces, and then I can just duplicate that over, and that'll be done. And then I just have the cape, the hat, the goggles, and the staff to fully model, and then after that I can do whatever sculpting I need to do, and then UVing. I don't have Substance Painter at the moment, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, because any extra money now that I have is going to have to go towards my teeth that are going to have to be filled next month. So if anyone has a Substance Painter, let me know and I can send you the file when I'm done with them.
I have Painter.
You have Painter? Okay.
Yes.
Top said you can use the blender.
Yeah. Yep. I'll UV it. Yeah. I'll be able to UV it in Blender. I just not texture. I think there was a way you can kind of texture in Blender, but
yeah, there is a texturing in Blender, but I mean it takes its own getting used to. It's not as cut and dried and straightforward as Substance is, so.
Yeah, and I'd rather just pass it along to someone who has Painter who can work on it a lot more quickly than I can learn another skill set.
Yeah, I feel you. I've been trying to learn the Blender texturing when I can, but since I do have access to Painter, I haven't really been pushing that one too much.
Yeah, makes sense. So my goal is to get at least the modeling done by the end of the month, and then take a week or two after that to UV. I think some of the pieces are already UV'd, but I'm not sure. Right. So that's my plan right now. Finish the modeling at the end of the month, and then hopefully max a couple weeks to UV. That's my plan.
Okay. And I didn't really get a chance to get into the Warlock today because, like I said, I've been really sick today. So I'm gonna try to get into it this weekend and see if I can get some progress done on it then.
Are you coming down with a cold or something, I assume?
Well, it's in my sinuses, and usually when I get a sinus headache and a stuffed up nose, I usually wind up getting the flu.
Oof.
Oof. That's rough.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I get the flu, I get the flu. There's no get over it quick. When I get the flu, I'm usually down for a couple days.
That's how I am with colds.
So I'm hoping it's not the flu, but we'll see.
Either way, just take care of yourself.
Yes, absolutely. And
me too.
Exactly. No, really hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
No, but kind of speaking of that, everyone beware. I read that there is actually a really strong strand of the neurovirus going around. So
Okay.
who knows? That could be what that is.
Okay.
The neurovirus shows up with flu-like symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of, yeah, because there's really, you know how all your cleaners say just kills 99.9% of germs. The
Mm.
neurovirus is that 0.1% it cannot get.
Mm.
The only way to get it is by vigorously scrubbing your hands with hot soap water.
Mm.
So I just wanted to put that out there. Just beware, be careful, be safe.
Mm-hmm.
My little PSA for the for the evening.
Well, it will definitely be helpful
Mhm.
to know for the future, so much appreciated, Marley.
Mhm. But hopefully it's not that for you, Dragon. Hopefully it's just a regular kind of minor, not minor, mild flu. I'm hoping.
Same here, because that would absolutely suck
Mhm.
if it was something that was not just the flu.
Yeah.
And I hope I don't get it because, yeah, I don't need that right now,
No.
as you can see by what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that go,
No.
by the way? I don't know if you
Well,
already said or
I'm
not since I just got here.
well, I am not paralyzed, so that's a
Hallelujah.
plus.
I think it'd be good for you to do a full update for a recording.
Yeah. Um, so, there were no complications with surgery. It was a success. The only things are, um, the incision sites are really the most painful thing right now. My pain went from like an 8 before the surgery to it's at a 4 with pain meds and just doing nothing but laying in bed,
Mm-hmm.
um, and doing very minimal walking. Um, so I'm hoping that I can be discharged at some point tomorrow,
Cool.
because I was able to actually walk a decent distance earlier before 4 p.m. So
Woohoo!
yeah.
Mm.
Granted, I was knocked out for several hours after the surgery. They gave me something pretty close to the time I was out of surgery, where I was asleep for quite a while.
Wow.
I slept until like probably about almost 2. Oh no, actually it was closer to 3 when I woke up. So whatever
Late
they
at
gave
night
me,
or
in the PM, it was
so like afternoon?
like close, yeah, afternoon.
Okay.
So wasn't too bad. But I didn't spend like a whole day just completely knocked out. But I think I'm doing better than most people, um, as far as recovery goes right now, because I may or may not be able to be discharged tomorrow,
Yeah,
but
that's.
we'll see how that goes,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll be, you know, the typical 4 to 6 weeks of recovery before I can do a whole lot, if any, twisting and bending and all of that. And then by month 3 of recovery, I should be good with physical therapy and being able to do a lot more, but not really able to lift a whole lot of anything right now. But yeah, it went good. And I have IVs in my arms, literally both of them. So yeah, that was fun. And I had to check in this morning at 5 a.m. for this surgery. So
Oh wow.
that was god awful. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, who's next for update?
I think I'm next. Today I was supposed to meet up with Philip, but he was busy with something else, so I wasn't able to meet up with him. I did work on some more of the mother stories, but nothing that I can show off right now.
Okay.
Other than that, I did get started on some blockouts for the level, but I'm trying to find the images of it right now.
Okay.
I accidentally misplaced it. And I have them, I'll show it off. I was thinking more like basically the one area that was supposed to be like a long stretch room for the boss battles of the night. But it's like 2 floor platforms that I'm thinking for like chandeliers could be for you to jump on top so you can dodge his charge attack.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all the progress I got so far. Sorry, there's not a lot.
Hey, it's alright.
I mean, progress is progress.
It's more than I got.
So, I mean, yeah. And that's definitely more than I got today.
Not really, because you
obviously,
went through surgery, so you got progress, just in a different... Not progress you did your own self.
That's true.
Yeah,
Very true.
very true, I suppose.
Thanks.
But yeah, I'm finally glad that surgery is over.
Yeah.
I'm still able to walk. So one of my very big concerns was not being able to walk, and I'm still able to do that. So
That's good.
that's a plus.
Yes. Yes, I don't know what I would do if I ever got to the point where I couldn't walk at all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I will have to go to, like, rehabilitation for strengthening everything back up after the type of thing that they did and in the area that they did. As far as, the strength in my back. But that area is going to be an interesting one to live with when it comes to rods and screws and just in general having a metal spacer in the front that aligned everything in the back so that they could put the rods and screws in. But it's better than a disc that's getting worn out every time I move.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it was only a matter of time where I would have gotten paralysis, but now there's much less chance of that happening.
That's a good
I just have to take it easy and do what I need to do recovery wise, and I should be back up and going in like no time. So Teo, do we have any updates for you by chance?
Oh.
And of course, right as I say that.
That's looking awesome.
Yes, definitely.
That's looking awesome, Teo.
And the ballista is going to be featured in the trailer?
Yeah, it will.
Okay. Cool.
That's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love how it's turned out so far.
Yeah.
Good shape, nice silhouette. Looks like good geometry so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, super nice. Given that it is essentially a weapon, I would assume possibly.
Yeah.
Just
At least
for
to fire out the arrow.
to fire out the
Yeah.
to fire out the arrow, but I mean, other than that, firing and reloading for the arrow, I don't think much else would probably have to be animated as far as that goes.
Unless
Because
we decided to move it side to side or, up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
And it's got wheels, so like you can just leave it like that. It doesn't mean, well,
That is true.
only when it's like pointing at the player, so that the player knows that it's aimed at it.
yeah, and that's a pretty easy. So it'll be like directly in his path, I would assume. So I mean, that would be an easy up down to be able to point at Ko when he's moving.
Right.
So that shouldn't be too bad for animations as far as the ballista goes. But I'm honestly loving it, Teo. Everybody has done an amazing job up to this point, and I have a strong feeling that this is going to be an amazing year for the studio. So, let's try to keep it that way, to where we continue to be Rockstar. That we are hoping for, but we can't necessarily say for sure at this time. But that is the hope.
That is the plan, but providing everything goes the way we want it to go.
Well, to your point, Dragon, like loading and firing and then making the winding wheel turn and then just like up and down to be able to point at Ko for animations.
Yeah.
That like, yeah. But other that should be relatively
Yeah.
small as far as animations. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I could be completely wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
But
recall it being too in depth on that. I'm just trying to remember if with the winder wheel, if that would require a rig or if it can just be done with animations.
yeah, that I don't know. Um,
I'll look
Peter
into
may
that
have
over this next
more
week.
information on if that would require a rig to be able to make the winder wheel turn, or if it would just be able to be done with an animation. Okay. So it would. Okay. That actually kind of makes sense.
Then the rest of it would probably just be.
I don't think we'd need left and right as far as movement.
Well, for aiming,
But
if Ko's not
for,
directly in front of it.
yeah, but if it's going to be directly in the path that Ko would be traveling in, even if it's slightly elevated, like that would still just be up
But
and down.
I was about to say that, like, for that, I think it would be cool if it could, like, snap to the left and right of it, so the player can get. So even if the player passes them, they would still have a shot lined up for
Yeah.
them.
So like a rotation type of thing, not actually moving necessarily.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but that, I mean, sorry guys, I have to go real quick.
Okay.
You're fine.
But, anyway, it was great talking, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Love progress.
Good seeing you. Does anyone else have anything they want or need to share before we end the meeting? Was there more we needed to talk about?
We had mentioned the other night something about getting stuff set up for assigning the models.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like Teo already has an assignment. What? Remind me who the other modelers are.
Silent. Soon as we get him, all set up into the studio.
Right.
And
Okay.
then you and myself, and I think Guar. I haven't really heard from him much here in a while, so I have to check in with him, but he's a modeler also, so.
Okay.
So I will check in with him within the next day or so. And actually, I'm glad you asked me that, because I had actually forgotten to get back with Silent, so my bad.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will understand too where you've been sick. I would just, do it when you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got me, Teo, you, Silence, Bar.
I would figure for sure you, me, Teo, and Silent, and then
Okay.
Guar. Like I said, I'm not too sure on because he'll be in and out, so I don't know. Like
In and
he's
out, just like not really active.
yeah, like he's asked me for stuff, and then I don't hear nothing from him for months. So,
Okay, so
I'm not.
okay.
I'm not sure if we really want to rely on him as a fourth right now until we can guarantee that he's actually gonna be active enough. But
let's talk to him.
mm-hmm.
Let's talk to him and see. Let's see if he intends on being at least a little bit more active. I can't say much about being active.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm not saying like really active. I'm just saying like
if he still wants to help and everything.
Yeah, because we had I think Slayer had talked to him about some other stuff because he's not just an artist, he's also a designer too. And then neither me or Slayer heard anything after that. So that's why I said I think we need to
Excuse me.
clarify on that before we actually start relying on him being around as a model.
Okay.
Speaking of Silent,
so
he just messaged me, so.
Oh, there you go. Alright, so if I'm looking at all the colors, everyone in red are the
let me just
because I see Top Knot and Gar and
Mama is still, she's learning, she's not quite there yet.
Oh! Okay. No, let's just let her learn.
Yeah, I would rather
make sure I get the colors right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather
so then
let
it
her.
Looks like it looks like it's just us then.
Yeah.
Okay. Us and Silence. Okay, let's get. Yeah. Let's get Silence on as soon as we can. Mm-hmm. We can let him pick what he wants to do, and we'll get a hold of Gar. Do you want me to get a hold of Gar?
Yeah, since you are the art manager, you could do it too.
Okay. Well, I figured also since you were sick too.
Yeah.
The Silence is definitely not my territory. So
yeah, he's already messaged me anyway, so I got him taken care of.
Okay.
But yeah, if you don't mind reaching out to Guar, then that would be very helpful.
I can do that. Okay, I'll do that tonight. And we just need to make sure that he still intends on helping us.
Yeah.
With modeling, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I'll message him before I head off to bed.
Alright. Thank you, Marley.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so since the rest of us modelers pretty much have assignments right now, and the other two are pending, was there anything else that we needed to discuss tonight?
I would say probably not tonight. Once we know where Guar's at and Silent is fully in and ready to start going, then we can discuss a little more in depth on the models then, but I think other than that, there's really not a whole lot to discuss on that end right now, because like you said, those of us that are actually already going already have stuff assigned. So.
Yeah. Okay. Who do we? You still? Okay. Okay. Teo, Peter, Zeke. Can any of you guys think of anything we need to discuss or want to say?
Nothing else I can think of.
Okay. Okay. Talk now. Looks like he's good. Or Teo, sorry. Okay. Peter's good. Alright. Okay, then it sounds like we're good with this meeting. I will message Dragon, keep me updated on Silent, and if anything, just we can just link him to the list of stuff that we need for the trailer, and he can just let us know which one he's gonna pick first to do.
Yeah. Alright.
We'll just do that. And then hopefully by next week, we can get him started. Hopefully I'll hear back from, and hopefully we see some awesome progress.
Yep.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna hop off. I have a little bit of stuff more to do before I go tonight.
Alright, so let me go ahead and stop the recording here.